Please welcome Stephen Miller.
How are we doing today, Arizona? Are you ready to elect a man who's going to finally secure the border of the United States of America? Are you ready to elect a man who will never apologize for putting the American people first? Are you ready to elect a man who will always ensure that our children come first in their own country? And are you ready to elect a man who can't be bought, who can't be purchased, and who will only answer to the American people? Now, you have another candidate in this race, folks, named Hillary Clinton, who is the most crooked, corrupt politician any of us have seen in our entire lives. Hillary Clinton is a woman who has done business with the most oppressive, violent regimes while she was Secretary of State, raking in cash while she was a federal official from regimes that horribly oppress innocent people. We will never elect as president of this country somebody who does business with and enables the violent oppression of people all across the world. Hillary Clinton can never claim to be a champion of women's rights or a champion of gay rights or a champion of minorities when she associates with people who oppress all of those groups. And she can never claim to be a friend of working people, folks, when she pushes open borders policies that drive down your wages, that undermine your schools, that undermine your hospitals, and that leave our most vulnerable citizens completely and totally defenseless. Now, on the other hand, you have a man who is endorsed by 16,500 Border Patrol agents. You have a man who believes that the men and women in blue need to be supported. You have a man who believes we need to rebuild the military of the United States of America. You have a man who believes that we need trade deals that protect American workers. And you have a man who believes that it's high time on the question of immigration that we protected the interests of American wage earners. Don't let anybody tell you you're not a good person because you went to secure your border. Don't let anybody tell you you're not a good person because you want to control immigration. And don't let anybody tell you that you are not a good person because you believe the American people should come first. Because folks, the definition of compassion is protecting your own neighbors. The definition of compassion is looking out for your own countrymen. The definition of compassion is protecting our most vulnerable citizens from the effects of open borders. That is compassion. What Hillary Clinton offers is heartlessness. What she offers is cruelty. What she offers is the suffering that comes with open borders, uncontrolled immigration, and the offshoring and destruction of American jobs. And I believe that the American people will seize this opportunity, this rare and special opportunity, to elect a man who's going to kick the special interests out of D.C., who's going to send packing everybody who's betrayed you, who's going to tell all the politicians who let down all of our families that there is a new day in Washington, the elite's day is over, their moment in the sun is past, and a new era in American history will dawn where the people are the rulers again. Are you ready, Arizona, to elect a man who's going to secure the border? Are you ready to elect a man who can't be bought? Are you ready to elect a man who puts people before donors? Are you ready to elect a man who's going to put the American people first, last, and always? Then I have an appeal to you. I have an appeal to each and every one of you. Find that last ounce of devotion, that extra measure of strength, and go out and help elect Donald J. Trump president. Do it on behalf of every American who suffered from open borders. Do it on behalf of every mother who had to bury her own child because of open borders. Do it on behalf of every factory worker whose job was sent overseas. Do it on behalf of every child living in the inner cities under decades of failed policies. Do it on behalf of your neighbors, your children, and your grandchildren who want to live in a country where the American people are not second-class citizens. Do it on behalf of all of them, and do it on behalf of all future Americans to come. Because if we don't take this opportunity, folks, it is not going to come again. So I'm going to ask you one more question. And I want you to shout so loud that everyone who betrayed you can hear you. Everyone who let you down can hear you roar. Everybody who said borders don't matter, American citizens don't matter, the only thing that matters is special interest. I want all those people to hear you shake this stadium and know that a new day is coming in America. So folks, are you ready to send Donald J. Trump to the White House? God bless you, God bless this state, and God bless the United States of America. Thank you.